Hi, I'm Dr. Ryan Goodkin, licensed pharmacist. We're here today to talk about the pillars of health. We've got stress, sleep, socialization, nutritional biochemistry, exercise physiology, and exogenous substances, so anything from the outside that we take into the body. Today we're going to focus on nutritional biochemistry. Considering the fact that everybody is an individual and has individual needs, and we're going to call that N of 1. We need to determine what are the foods, what are the things, what are the intolerances or the allergies that potentially are causing us problems, right? How do we do that? Well, sometimes it's not so easy. I actually had a blood test done that would show food allergies and intolerances. And on mine, I showed an allergy or an intolerance to eggs, egg whites, egg yolk, chicken, pineapple. And so I went down the path of doing like a food elimination diet. But I'm not gonna suggest that. That's not what I'm saying you should go out and do right now. But I will tell you that there are some foods that are known inflammatory foods. For sure, we should think about gluten. The way that gluten is now manufactured, and there's so many available substitutes, I'd say let's take gluten out. Do it for 90 days. Take gluten out of your diet entirely. Sometimes it's hard to identify gluten, especially if you eat out a lot. Really tough. But find the restaurants that can accommodate. Second thing is dairy. Avoid dairy. Take it out. There's plenty of substitutes for that as well. I do it. I feel great. If I ever consume gluten or dairy, I also suffer the consequences. So I think it's important that we identify just some of those easy foods, take them out, and get rid of them. So when we start talking about nutrition, though, I have to bring up the topic of hydration. We are a dehydrated society, without a doubt, for whatever reason. A high reliance upon sugary, caffeinated beverages, with caffeine being a diuretic. Alcohol, as we know, will help to dehydrate us. So my suggestion for you is to, first thing upon waking, slam back just like 25 ounces of water. Just fill up a big Yeti or a jug of water and just take it back to the point where you almost feel like it's just unsettling. I love it. I think I do it every day. I think that's what everyone should do. Throughout the day, consume about half your body weight in body ounces. For me, I go over. I'm about 150 ounces a day. Right? So it's over a gallon of water. You'll feel fantastic. As a matter of fact, the days you're unable to hit those water goals, you'll feel just shriveled and dehydrated and dry, and you'll just know. Water is what I think our bodies are made up, 75% of water. I mean, our cells are mostly water. Our brains rely upon water so much to function properly, so hydration is so super important. One note though, if we're talking about nutrition, we're probably in our minds thinking about body weight. I can't stress this enough, but get rid of the bullshit scale. Just gone. Be done with it. The reason why, I'm going to tell you what you need to do instead. The reason why is because a scale won't measure your success. It's not going to do it. It doesn't have the ability to do it. So there now are some scales you can buy online that are body composition analyzers. They use bioimpedance technology. It's just electrical current, so you would essentially hold a handheld in your hand while you're on a scale, and it activates a current that can read your lean muscle tissue, it can read your fat mass, it can read your hydration status. Go for that. Or find a souped up version at some of the CrossFit gyms. They have in-bodies. Go over there, ask them, see if you can jump on that machine. While you're there, maybe sign up for a membership. So I think that's what you should look at. I mean, a scale would say, hey, I've just gained 3 pounds, right? Well, yeah, but I also consumed a lot of water. I've been working out extra hard, so I put on some lean muscle mass, which is more dense than fat. And I dropped a couple of pounds of fat along the way, but net, I'm a little heavier. What would you prefer? What would you think with that data? So that's the way I look at it. Again, I think that hydration being important and thinking about alcohol, I would be remiss if I didn't sit here and tell you that we should abstain from alcohol completely. Is it practical? Is it a reality for most of us? No, absolutely not. I consume alcohol, but I do it in small quantities. And I also do it with the cleanest alcohol that I can do it with. So I would choose, if it's wine, I'm going to choose a wine that's sourced from a dry farm line, which means no pesticides, herbicides, added chemicals, fertilizers. And that's Dry Farm Wines is one, Scout and Cellar is another. Just a couple of brands that you may want to look into. A final tip, when you're looking at developing your nutritional needs for the week, I'm not asking you to become an expert in counting macros, right? What are macros? Protein, carbohydrates, and fats. There's certain percentages that are recommended for certain body types and physical goals, but ultimately you should spend some time meal prepping. take a Sunday. It's what we do. We spend 4 or 5 hours every Sunday. It's a commitment. But I get that time back during the week. And an added benefit is I get to eat healthy food that's prepared at home. So I know the quality of food, but I can also tell you the cost is an advantage for us as well. I'm Dr. Ryan Goodkin. As always, I welcome your questions and comments below. Also, please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel and follow me on social media at Ryan Live Good.